Hey guys, welcome to the fourth house with Mamita. I am Mamita and I am here and I am back with a new pick a card reading. The title of this video is What is the purpose of this connection and what do I need to know right now? So we're gonna take a moment so you can pick your card. I'll insert the image right there. And hopefully now you have picked your card and we can proceed now with reading in group number one. Here we go. All right, group number one. So your first card is the Five of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, Justice, Six of Cups, the Sun, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. All right, so the foundation of this reading, there seems to be a lot of negative thought processes with the Five of Swords starting off your reading. Maybe there were some harsh words said. Maybe there is some just internal harsh words being spoken to yourself, and they're kind of being projected on to your partner, to your person that you're having this situation with. And with the Page of Swords, there kind of could also be some type of like mistrust or spying when we have these two cards together. It's almost like I'm getting a feeling like there is a bit of immaturity going on, almost as if somebody is kind of thinking within their lowest vibration. They're thinking the worst thoughts, and as a result, they're kind of projecting that. They're kind of pushing that onto the other person. We also have the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune at the foundation of this reading, which means there is an ability to move forward, to move past this. And there is some type of time that needs to be given first, but it also is really about preparation. There's also like a need to kind of let time go by, but also make the preparation before you make the steps. The Two of Wands is it's a wand card, so it's an action card, but it's kind of sitting back first and dotting your I's and crossing your T's and seeing what the landscape is gonna look like before you even make those steps forward. So I do see some type of reconciliation happening. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's about time moving forward, but it also, it's about fortunate situations, things being fortunate for you. It is a lucky card. So, what comes down must come up, and what comes up must come down. We also have moving forward with this. So as you're moving forward, now we have the Three of Wands. So I do see this action then actually being taken place. There's a moving forward. There's an ability to kind of give an olive branch here, because we have these cards with Justice and the Six of Cups, which is all about giving. The Six of Cups is about the past, nostalgia, and there's almost like a feeling of I definitely feel like an olive branch. There's like this action of like wanting to give justice, to be able to give a fair outcome, and especially because there's this heart tug, there's this sense and this need to fix what was once already established, and there's a gift when we have the Six of Cups as well. It's usually the little boy is giving the little girl a gift here. So I do see an apology coming, or some sort of reconciliation happening as a result of this argument or this conflict that has happened between you two. In terms of moving forward though, balance first really needs to be taking place here. There's a lot of like slow and steady wins the race with the energy on the board right now. There's a lot of need to do some self-reflecting as well. Let's talk about that moving forward. So we have the Sun and the Hermit. So with the Sun and the Hermit, the Sun brings clarity, but the Sun is also about love and warmth, and it's a very Leonian card, a Leo card, a 5th house card. So there's a lot of fun, loving energy, and a lot of Leos, they won't stay mad for long at you. So they do have a big old heart. And with this Hermit card, these two really bring a sense of illumination, a sense of needing to step back for yourself first so that you can come together again and have that reconciliation. And that's really the important message here right now, is there's a need for self-reflection. This illuminating light is shining on it's almost like it's that light in the Hermit right there. It's shining right upon it. It's giving you that illumination. So that sun is really coming out for you. It's gonna really give you some insights to the situation that you didn't have before. But what's needed first is self-reflection. There's a need to kind of step back and be on your own for a little bit. And letting the tide kind of come down a little bit before making the next step. And moving forward, the final outcome of this reading is the Page of Wands. So this is about finally moving forward. This is about finally stepping into the unknown. And it's a page, so there's still a need to learn. There's still a need to be a student here. So this is going to take a lot of listening. You guys are going to move forward together. You guys are going to find some type of common ground here. But it's really about baby steps. It's really about, being a student rather than being the teacher. So when it comes to moving forward, make sure that you do have your ears open. Make sure you have your heart open. But especially with these 3 cards at the end of your reading, and with this crowning the top of your reading here, this is really all about, gaining knowledge, gaining awareness, gaining a higher expansion in your mind. So I would say, what's going on here, and what you really need to know is this situation came to light for you for a reason. It was to broaden your horizons. We have a lot of wands on the board, and we have a lot of swords on the board. Even our Justice card has a sword in her hand. So this is a lot about reflecting on your own inner thoughts here. This person really shone a light. There you go. This person really shone a light on what was kind of happening within your own thought process. And there's a lot of mirroring here as well. We do have the 2 here mirroring each other right there, and they're mirroring each other again right here. So what you're feeling, it seems like, is also being reflected by the person that you're in the situation with. So this situation happened for your greater understandings, for your greater knowledge. This is a very Sagittarian energy that I'm seeing on this board right now, about really expanding your awareness, really, this, even with the Wheel of Fortune, this could actually be, this argument or this situation, it could have even moved you somewhere else. It could move you to a different location. There's a lot of what this outcome is about, is something in the realms of really opening your mind to things that you were not seeing before because you were projecting your energy. And this reflective projection energy has really expanded your horizons moving forward. And it might actually move you, because wands are action cards, and wands are very Sagittarian energy. This actually might move you somewhere else as well. So I hope this was helpful, group number 1. If it was, I would be so thankful if you gave it a thumbs up and you gave a comment down below about what your situation is, because it's really interesting set of cards here, and I would love to hear what you've got to say about it. So thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, group number 2, here is your reading. So right off the bat, we have the World. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Empress, the 8 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Justice. Yeah, I got a lot of major arcana. And we have the 4 of Cups. All right, so what's going on here? Seems like you guys this situation with this connection started off very strong. All right, so let's get into it. The world, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Swords. So with the world and the Nine of Cups especially, there seems to be like this was feeling really, really good off the bat. It felt really strong. It felt like some type of completion, like you almost like hit your home run and you felt like you kind of landed and made your mark, and that you were like a wish had been fulfilled for you. You know, the world is kind of like everything coming together finally for you. And the Nine of Cups is that wish is fulfilled, that finally feeling like the world has answered your prayers is what this is about. And it seems like this King of Pentacles person in your life, they were really showing up strong, and you just kind of thought the world, it keeps coming up in my mouth, you just thought the world of them. They were just very stable. They were offering their best. They just seemed mature and very solid, and it seems like they still are, actually. So I'm not going to say it seemed like they were. They are a solid person. They are showing up as a very solid person. And then at the bottom of supporting this foundation of your reading is the Ace of Swords. So there's something that came in almost kind of like a communication or some type of like line or boundary was drawn, and that seems very in character with the King of Pentacles. And maybe that kind of didn't resonate with you very well. Some type of comment was made or boundary was drawn that kind of made the situation progress a little bit differently after you had such a solid foundation, which is natural, right? Everything doesn't stay in stasis. Things change and we get new information, and that's what came in. We got new information here, it seems like. We have the Three of Cups moving forward, the Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. So right off the bat right here, I'm really experiencing like there was a need to kind of like work on the relationship a little bit. Maybe there was a need to spend more time with friends. This could be also a third party situation coming in for one of you that kind of threw you guys for a loop. Maybe that was the message that came in, some type of information that came in for you. And for others, it just feels like there was almost like maybe something came in from friends, and some type of storyline or communication came in from friends, and it threw this situation for a little bit of a loop, just because there needed to be some type of hard work that needed to be put in. With the Empress and the Three of Cups, I mean, this is still very strong, foundational, good energy. You know, the Three of Cups is about friendship. It could be a third party love interest as well. And the Empress, you know, this could be something to do with children as well. Maybe that could be the third party. It doesn't always have to be another person, another love interest. Sometimes it's children that come in the way. And maybe that's what's happening here with the King of Pentacles. You know, this is very fatherly figure. Maybe you were not aware that they had a child on the way, or that they had another situation that they kind of had to give their all to here. It seems like there's there's love at the center of this. This Empress, she is a very loving figure. She's very maternal, strong presence figure. So we still have a lot of good foundation here, and especially with this Eight of Pentacles, it's not about giving up, it's about working harder and really putting the effort in. And so I do see that it needs effort to move forward. There is some type of situation here that is not gonna magically solve itself. It's actually about putting physical work in yourself to create these changes, to create we were talking about boundaries too. So maybe there's a boundary that needs to be worked on here, and maybe that has to do with a third party situation, a child or another person in their life that needs their attention as well. And so that is really coming through for you guys. So moving forward, let's see. We've got two very karmic cards here, two major arcana cards here. We have the Hanged Man and we have Justice. Let's see if you can can see that very well. Sorry, these cards are a little glowy with the light, glowy. Got a little bit of a sheen on them, so if you're not seeing them very well, there you go. I think that looks a little bit better. So, moving forward with the Hangman and Justice, there's time. Time is going to be the thing that fixes this, because this is a tinkering away type energy. This is kind of like don't give up on it yet. It needs to be tinkered away at, and time also needs to to go by before you kind of get your final justice, your final result here. In the end, I really see this being something that you have to be aware of that might make you feel a little bit heavy-hearted or numb in a way, because there was so much hope here at the beginning. There was so much like feeling like you hit the jackpot, and so the expectations were really, really high. And so this situation, as it gets tinkered away at, as you have to kind of wait it out and put that effort in, it's going to make you feel a little bit more. It's going to feel like, that magic kind of fell away. But the important thing to know with the Four of Cups when that comes out for you is there is something being offered here. This person's really, not in this deck particularly, but in most decks, the image of what's happening is there's somebody who's really focused on these Three of Cups, actually. You're really focused on what's happening with these Three of Cups. And you're not seeing what could be or the potential that's being offered here, because you're so focused on whatever this situation is that's kind of throwing you for a loop here. So my advice when this comes up is to be open to possibilities, being open to what the universe could offer you, because you do have that universe. Sometimes it's called the universe card. The world really did offer you something, but you're kind of distracted by something right now that is not letting you appreciate or move forward in a way that is going to be conducive to your own emotional health. So I hope this reading resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments below what your situation is. I'd love to hear, because this is another very interesting spread of cards. If you liked this reading, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helps me a lot in my channel, my little small business over here. And don't forget to subscribe so you can get more notifications of readings as they come through. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time here at the Fourth House. Bye. Mwah. Hey, group number 3, this is your reading. Let's get started. All right. All right. So let's lay these cards out for you. So right off the bat, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Sun, Two of Swords, and we have the Chariot. All right, super interesting. What is going on here? So, excuse me. Wow. So, we've got a lot of stressful energy on the board. So the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. This queen is taken on too much right off the bat. Everything seems to be on her. She's really, let me see if I can put all these cards so you can see them. She's really taking on, like, literally the energetic burden, the mental burden, the emotional burden of all of this. And this seems like a very Queen of Wands thing to do. Sorry, Queen of Pentacle things to do. I keep saying wands, I mean pentacles. I know who she is. Because that woman is very grounded and she's very giving and she has a lot of abundance for herself, and she can take on a lot of responsibility. Usually this type of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle card will represent some type of earth sign. So that could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So right off the bat, if this represents you in this reading, this person is taking on way too much and they need to walk away from it. The Ten of Wands is about taking on too much burden. And so you really need to decide what you're going to move forward with, because you can't take everything up that mountain, and you have to really be choosy about what you're going to allow in your life moving forward. This situation is offering you a lot of mental stress, sleepless nights, nightmares, kind of thinking the worst and feeling really locked in that situation as a result of it. And so moving forward, there's a need to kind of like just really like walk away from this, walk to more fruitful lands that are going to offer you something. I see that this situation, it almost feels like you can't get out of it. We have the Devil here, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So there's this like, it's almost like you're locked in this energy with this person that everyone wants to have everyone wants to keep the higher ground. Everyone wants to say the last word. Everyone wants to win. Both parties want to win here, and they don't seem to be able to find a way to break out of this pattern. It's almost like they're addicted to this pattern. They're addicted to this negativity. They're addicted to the fire that it creates between you two. And maybe this is some type of karmic situation that you're going through to help you kind of break through and put some type of mirror to yourself to see what's happening, because the Devil tends to be the lovers who are mirrors of each other. They're locked in this, they can't get out. So there's a need to really move this energy, especially, and that's what I just said here, is that Eight of Cups, moving on from it. Just let it go, or just move to something that feels good, so that so you can break out of it. Because moving forward, there definitely seems to be like some decision making happening here. We have the Sun with the Two of Swords. The Sun is about illumination and feeling good and wanting to feel good, and having the Sun kind of bring clarity on things, but not really knowing which way to go. And we have the Sun and we have the Moon over here as well. So there's like this balance of wanting to do the right thing, of kind of being torn between the head and the heart here. There's a lot of passionate energy here as well. And so there's going to be a need to kind of make a hard decision and move forward, honestly. So we have the Chariot, which is all about also that balancing that head and that heart energy. Again, actually, that balancing that head and that heart energy to move forward. So there's something that it's almost like the parties here need to negotiate. What do you not need? What do you actually not need? What are you only asking for because you're just almost, it's almost like some pattern that you just get into with this person that makes you feel like by the end of it, it's like, how did we end up here again? I wasn't going down that road, but it triggered me. Now I'm losing the point of what I even wanted because I'm just fighting for fighting's sake. So what do you actually want so that you can get what you want and so the other person can get what they want? There's definitely a need for balance here and negotiation, and deciding what it is. We have that decision card here again, deciding what it is that you want, what's really important for you, what's going to bring emotional fulfillment, because after the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups, what's going to really make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And so there's a need to move forward. There's a need to move forward with this, out of this energy, but in a balanced way, in a way that honors both the head and the heart of both parties moving forward, so that there's a compromise, that there's so that this is done with clarity and also with love, because the sun is not just about like truths coming out, but it's also, you know, there's the lovers again on this card. It's about creative energy, but it's about love in the 5th house and feeling good and lighthearted again. So I think moving forward, that's the best way to get out of this, is start laughing again, start feeling fun loving again, stop focusing so much on the negative, but also when you're in negotiations with this person, really decide, okay, is that thing that I keep asking for and this other thing and this other thing, like, do I really want to like have it, all of it? Why am I trying to do that? What can I actually, you know, why am I keep trying to have this upper hand? What can I actually just let go? What will release that burden on me so that I can move forward and feel like that kick-ass Queen of Pentacles again. So I do really see that you're a strong person here. You have the resilience within you, but move forward with love, with compassion for yourself, with fun, loving energy, and keeping a balanced heart and mind so that you can really decide what's really important to you and break out of this very addictive pattern-like behavior with this person. So I hope that was a reading that spoke to your heart, group number 3. Thank you so much for having me read for you. If you did enjoy this reading, or if this reading did speak to you, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what your situation is. I would love to know. And also, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you can get updates on the next reading. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time here at the 4th house. Bye-bye. Did you like this reading? If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel. Don't forget to press that little bell wherever it's located so that you can get notifications of the next reading. If you want to follow me over on the Instagram, the IG, I'm over there at _4th with an actual 4th _house. I'll put it in the description box down below, because who even knows what I just said right there. I hope you guys have a good time. Once again, my name is Mamita here at the 4th house. Have a great week. Besitos.